in the fires of open prayer, with boundless faith in our destiny, we solemnly declare, side by side we stand, islands of the blue Caribbean Sea, this our native land, we pledge our lives to thee. Here every creed and race find an equal place, and may God bless our nation. Here every creed and race find an equal place.
And may God bless our
Good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Thursday and it's mid-year budget review Thursday, people.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Hope that everyone is having themselves a good morning. Good morning, Stephan, and good morning to everybody that is regional and, of course, our international viewers. A blessed good morning going out to you all as well.
So, mid-year budget review. Minister of Finance says, goodies, please. All right, so what's your front page news this morning? What's that? If I haven't seen a front page that turns me off more, chinky eyes and beady head. All right, so so I'll tell you what. The front page of a paper this morning, as we get straight to it, champagne funeral for Sharon's brother-in-law. It's strange, you know, they put Sharon's brother-in-law, but isn't he Rachel's brother? So I didn't put Rachel's brother, but put Sharon's brother-in-law.
Yeah,
all right.
He's the major factor here.
Yeah, I guess so. And below that, nation awaits good news in mid-year budget review. All eyes on calm. Not my eyes, people. Not my eyes. I don't know what to say again. The games continue. Oh, and in case all the other political parties did not notice, I think, from what I've heard, the conversations, certain news, I think the PNM is in campaign mode. So the rest of you wake up yet and realize that you're wide awake in a dream. Remember, it's a local government election supposed to call. It's about 5 elections supposed to call, you know. Yeah.
So they're getting in the zone one time.
No, it's supposed to. It had the two councillors in Barataria, one who deceased, That was supposed to call. It had when Maxi Coffee missing in action since September. Right now, that constituency and OMP. It had local government elections. It have a lot of things, and I listening to the conversation and how the conversation is going, coming from the government now. And I don't realize they're in campaign mode already.
The kind of things that they say in the way how they're pushing it, the direction that they're taking.
That's right. We still off out here, just like you know. So, nation awaits good news in mid-year budget review. All eyes on Colm. Finance Minister Colm Mimbut will today deliver his much-anticipated mid-year review of the 2018 budget. This year, though, it's not just a review of the halfway point of the financial year, it also marks the midpoint of the PNM administration's term in office. Mimbut has remained tight-lipped about what the country can expect. He declined to comment for this article, but hinted last Friday during the launch of the Export-Import Bank's US $100 million facility for manufacturers that there would be some positive news about the economy. And we have that clip, and we'll play it a little bit right after the first break. We'll take some calls, you'll come back, play the clip, play what the Prime Minister had to say about the oil price reaching the $70, and so on and so on, and so on and so forth, right? Paula Gopi, School and Trade Minister, had something to say about what she expects in the mid-year budget review. Tobago have their expectations as well. Mind you, they got 10 buses.
They got 10 buses?
Tobago got 10 new PTSC buses. Hip hip hooray. They get 10 buses, but the Galleon's Passage can't reach yet.
How the bus get across there?
Probably on the Spirit. I don't know.
I just ask.
By the power of Grayskull.
That'll be something.
Principal says Noah was talented but a child at risk. That's the young man who was gunned down and killed because he was talking to a girl.
No, that's really sad.
And so I was talking to somebody last night, a friend of mine, and he said to me, he said, boy, Stephan, boy, thing really rich, imagine a man get shoot for talking to a girl, boy.
Yeah.
Not in my man, a little boy, boy.
Yeah, boy.
He said, what go happen again, boy? He said, but...
I really hope they hold the person that did this.
He said, but this place is a mess.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What go up next?
You know, normally there's something, even though it's a dumb thing, it's something you would hear from big man. Big man will come, hey, boy, don't talk to more man, boy, a little boy.
A little 16-year-old boy talking to a 13-year-old.
And according to reports, he said...
No, not a 13-year-old, sorry. He was talking to another teenager, sorry.
Another teenager.
Yeah, he just turned 16, he was talking to a teenager.
That's really sad.
And all he tell you, fella, he said, not like that.
Yeah.
We just talking.
Yeah.
It's a problem. You know, children being children.
Yeah.
Teenagers being teenagers. And boom, man pull out a gun and shoot him. I mean, that is... Killings continue in the West. There were reportedly 8 murders overnight in 24 hours in the West. 3 people were killed in separate incidents within 2 hours, raising the murder toll for the year to 196.
Wow.
196. But we, at the mid-year budget review, I wonder what happened to the mid-year murder review. Maybe we need to have that. The mid-year crime review.
Perhaps you should be doing that every month.
Yeah.
The mid-month murder review, the way how things going.
The next thing was very confusing to me yesterday. As we go through the news, I'm supposing it's here. Children's Authority warns against fakes, search for foster carers, highway challenge still unresolved, 6 years down the road. Wayne Kublalson get locked up for the bacchanal in Arima the other day. But he stopped a whole highway project. Right? Or he was protesting against the highway, the point 14. Right?
Right.
The PP government out of office, he took the attention to Arriba. You understand?
It seems as if he himself has a political agenda.
But I don't know. I don't know what political agendas these days. You know, agenda is a word, you know.
That's a whole other thing.
You gotta be careful with agenda, you know.
The word agenda.
Because, I mean, it have agendas, and then it have agenda, you know. It have, you know, if you understand where I'm going with that. All right. And as I say that, buggery and kidnapping accused in a Rima court tomorrow. All right? I'm just saying.
All right.
Careful how you're using the word agenda.
I truly hope that, yes, he's there, man.
Imagine he did not appear before the court yesterday because there was a mix-up with his files.
What? Who could mix up his
There
files?
there was a mix-up. So he could not
it
appear.
have another person out here being charged with buggery?
But I don't know, apparently, I don't know, something with the files, it is alleged. But what I'm saying is,
What's his
imagine
name
that.
again?
Josiah Nicholas.
You can't mix up that name.
Well, yeah, he had 2 first names. Now the thing is, you have 2 last names. The thing is, right, this is a guy who is accused of raping a 12-year-old, right?
Right.
Sexually assaulting a 37-year-old woman at her home in Arima as well, and kidnapping a 27-year-old man in Dabadi. Right? He is also alleged to have kidnapped, raped, and robbed an 18-year-old man on April 8th. And he missed a day in court because of a mix-up with some files. Some mix-up. Regardless if it's files or whatever, you cannot afford to make a mix-up with a person like that.
That's right.
So we've lost a day.
A potential day that his lawyer could build some kind of defense offer to the same speed. Eh?
And that is how the system continues to fail us.
Somebody's actually defending him.
Defending who?
That man.
Yeah, but he had to get a lawyer, you know. Man pleads guilty to manslaughter, rape, kidnapping, and robbery charges. Oh, God, Lord. CJ Archie back on the job. Archie has returned, cut his vacation short to get back to work. Yes.
After all that rab.
Yes, Chief Justice Ivor Archie cut short his vacation by a few days and has returned to work. Archie's 6-week vacation was expected to end yesterday, but sources said after he returned last week for his mother's funeral, he went back to work.
One time, no?
And of course, condolences going out to CJ Archie on the loss of his mother.
Yeah. And I think that makes no sense. You're coming home and have to forward a couple of days to go back or to come back in again.
Yeah, it don't make sense. So you stay here and done.
It's all right. That was a little wise decision. I thought he just decided to cut his vacation.
Dress in blue, white, or purple for
Why?
Morgan Job's funeral next Friday.
Next Friday? I thought it was this
Next
Friday.
week Friday. No, it says next Friday. That's what it says. The country will say goodbye to outspoken radio talk show host, former MP and economist Dr. Morgan Owen Job at a funeral service next week Friday.
I thought it was this Friday, you know.
Right. Police. This is the kicks here. Police report less car theft in Port of Spain. Right. Yesterday they reported that there were less car thefts in Port of Spain. But in the same breath and at the same time, in the same report, they announced that car theft was on the rise in 2017 as compared to figures of 2016. So I went through the news last night and I'm confused because one news source saying police report increase in car thefts.
Right.
The other report saying police report decrease in car theft.
Okay.
So I'm saying like somebody didn't get this right.
Somebody read the wrong report.
Right.
Maybe it was another mix-up.
Having gone through the motions and looked at everything and watched the report, what they reported was less car theft in Port of Spain, but an overall increase in car thefts.
Across the country.
Right.
Okay.
In 2017 as compared to 2016.
Okay.
And that is where it's at.
No.
Man, is either you have an increase or a decrease.
Is that they coming with some good news or some bad news?
Yeah, you confusing people more than the people who fall victim to a car theft. Because you know you come out,
And you're like,
you didn't see a car, so you're like, I wonder if my car gets stolen
or wrecked.
or wrecked. And by the time you figure out if you get wrecked or your car was stolen, you can't get back your car.
Yeah.
Because the person don't reach if they import Spain, they don't reach penal.
Or even if you do get it back, it's stripped fully.
Yeah, by the time you figure that out, because now you have to go to where the impound lot, where they put the cars when they're wrecked, to find out if your car was wrecked. Then when you realize your car not there, you have to go to the police station and report your car stolen. You see how confusing the thing is? That's how confused you got people yesterday. But at least we're just the headlines. Anyway, you know, I think I was talking to you last night. Yeah, well, I threw out something there last night, a voice, and somebody else I was talking to. It's something I see coming from a mile away. You know this whole Makela Pandey issue that popped up yesterday, and Makela Pandey and splitting the vote and this, that, and the other. Let me tell you something, I think all political parties, and I say all, because now we have the UNC, we have the PEP, we have some other party that I really ain't too sure what the name is. And then we have Makela Pandey now, and Basdeo Pandey, former Prime Minister, hinting at a new political party, which we kind of know was coming from the time Makela wanted to hold talks with Kamala, and Kamala shut her down and did not entertain her. You know something was coming. I was like, oh boy.
Something's brewing. Something's brewing.
Yeah, big mistake. Somebody's asking if there's any boat going to and from Tobago. Well, Sal's girl, I really know what to tell you. I really don't know if it have a boat going or coming from Tobago. We know the Galleon's passage in Acapulco and it break down. That's all we know.
It's in Acapulco!
Right? And I threw out a scenario there. I said, everybody talking about, Makela go come and split the votes with the UNC voters and that the least all they worry. All they need to worry about Makela Pandey. Makela Pandey don't even have to worry about Kamala Prasad business. And none of them had to worry about Phillip Alexander. And Phillip Alexander had to worry about none of them. Because I'm just saying this now, and if it comes to pass, or they can call me a man. But I have a feeling.
You have a feeling?
That while they're sitting quietly, telling themselves, and the whole country saying, boy, we ain't going back and forth PNM, we can't put back Rowley there. Dr. Keith Rowley ain't going up for Prime Minister in 2020. Yes. I foresee an internal election within the PNM, which is going to see a new person emerge as the leader of the PNM. And a new candidate for Prime Minister going into the 2020 election. And that is the person that all of them need to worry about. I'm just saying. Because
this vision, these visions that it is again.
Oh, PACT is the next party. Thanks, Raphael. Huh?
There's a party named PACT?
Yeah, PACT. They should have named it Impact. Anyway, I'm just saying.
I never even know.
Dr. Rowley's how old? 68.
He's 68 already?
68. I think he's about
68.
So by the time 2020 reach, he'll be about 70. You really think he's going back to be Prime Minister to the age of 75? Because if that's the case, and politicians are corrupt, when are you going to enjoy that money? Same for Coleman Booth. So I think these guys...
How old is former Prime Minister Basdeo Pandey?
80-something.
And yet still, he's hinting...
No, he's not coming back,
No, well, wait, hold on. You think he's not coming back?
He's not coming back. He's going to advise, but he's not coming back as a politician.
Now,
so
in other words,
anything like that.
Makela is a puppet and he's the one pulling the strings.
Well, it could be because we know all of them are puppets. All the faces that you see in front of the party is puppet, it always has somebody pulling the string in the background. And Basdeo Pandey will be the one pulling the string. It has somebody bigger than that pulling the string in the background, as is always the case. That's the ones with the mullah that finance the business. So I'm just saying, only look out for that scenario, because I expect that coming. While everybody talking about PNM thing, let me tell you something. The People's National Movement, and give them credit for this, and I always have, is the most, is a well-oiled machine. Right?
When it comes to what?
When it comes to elections and politics, it's a well-oiled machine. So Dr. Keith Rowley, and the PNM is putting back up Dr. Keith Rowley, I would imagine that by now, they already have their business in order.
As to who's the successor and so forth.
Who's the successor and who's going to beat him in the internal election. I kid you not. And who is going to be the next face? And that face is going to be a new face. It ain't going to be nobody that they're putting out there to talk to the public and think, no, It's going to be a new face, and here people go do it. I mean, there's something, people coming out to say, I ain't going back to Kamala, because we tried her already. Trust me, that people will do that. You don't know Trinidad, you didn't like to try nothing new.
No.
Right.
So if Michaela come out, they're like the skeptical.
So you see that new person the PNM put up there? That is the person we could go and vote for. Let me try that person.
Because I'm a die-hard PNM and it doesn't matter who they put in front of me.
I'm telling you that coming, and that should be a scenario that every political party paying attention to. So let's study who is the next person that's going to be running the PNM. And those study who all are watching right now and feel all are going up against, because I telling you, it ain't Rowley. It ain't going to be Dr. Keith Rowley. Yeah, I think this, you see this 5 years here for certain members within the PNM, like the old heads. So I think there's a pension plan.
So you're going to earmark this date right here. I want to earmark this date.
Yeah, today's what?
The
8th, the 9th, the 10th?
10th.
Today's the 10th of May?
10th.
10th of May. Remember Stephan told all of that. Anyway, we are going to take a break, and when we return, we'll get into what the Minister of Finance said. Lyndon Mark says Michaela Pandey is a weak leader. Well, I don't know how you know that, because she hasn't been tried and tested. So unless, I don't know.
And I think that's what because I was looking at a lot of the social yesterday, and I don't know if it's because we spoke about it that everybody went off on it and started to throw out some questions. But people who I know watch our program had some questions yesterday. And one of the things was she doesn't have any experience. So why would we give her that chance to run the country?
How do we know she doesn't have any experience?
Well, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is the comment that they pop out with. And they're saying that how she's young. So why would we put such an inexperienced person to govern TNT? That was one of the questions.
Yeah. And that's the problem. That's part of the problem. You see, that will always be the argument. And that's why the same dinosaurs will exist. Because they don't want to give somebody young a chance. From the time somebody young come, they may not enough experience, yes? See what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
A new face to the PNM, rebrand the PNM with that new face, and clear out the election. Easy runaway PNM can lose. Now, take a call, and who does do the poll? Nakta and them. Nakta and them doing poll who more popular between Kamala and Rowley. It ain't gonna have a Kamala versus Rowley. Only believe me. Take some phone call now. Let me open up before. What? So now we know the phone line giving trouble? Okay. So I'll tell you what. We're gonna take a break. But on those comments on Michaela Pandey is a weak leader, unless she has led you somewhere, Lyndon Mark, I don't think you're in a position to say that, because she's not been tried or tested. And one could only establish that when they've been tried and tested. And if that is the perception of somebody who's presenting themselves as an alternate option from the PNM or the UNC, and we could jump out and just say, without any sort of empirical data at all to work with, she's a weak leader, yes? Then that is why we reach nowhere. So we'll take a break and we'll be back after this.
Hey, have you heard of the Daryl's famous food 3 T's? The 3 T's? Yes, at every Daryl's famous food location, come get Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Yes, at every Daryl's famous food outlet, come and get a Thai and fries for $10 every Tuesday. This is a limited time offer.
Motherhood, it's more than raising you as a child.
It's being your teacher,
Your cheerleader,
your personal gourmet chef.
and your friend.
No matter what role she takes on, let us appreciate her vision, her style, and her greatness.
Show Mom how much you love her this Mother's Day with savings up to 100% off exceptional eyewear at Value Optical.
See in store, online, or call 800-2020 for more details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, is having a grand sale from May 1st to May 31st at all PriceMart stores. With Van Egmond, you can grow your own food with guaranteed results. For all vegetables and plants, farmers and household, it bears in 6 weeks. This is the magic soil from Holland. It's all about the grand super sale taking place at all PriceMart stores. Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants. For more information, call the Freeport Agro Center at 790-9247 or 496-4603.
Team members! What is your profession?
Daryl's famous food, sir!
And what is your mission?
To let TNT know about famous snack box, sir!
What does it entail?
2 pieces and 1 side, sir!
2 pieces and a side?
Yes, sir!
Royal! What is the cost?
$25, sir!
Speak up!
$25, sir!
Yes, try our famous snack pack 2 pieces and a side for only $25 at our various locations: Sangre Grande, Andres Street and Foster Road, Valencia, Arima, Tunapuna, San Juan, Gulf City, Princestown, Faizabad, Rio Claro, and Mayaro. Daryl's famous foods, formerly Japs Fried Chicken. Your taste of the Caribbean.
Famous Laundry Detergent, an all-new advanced formula that fights dirt and stains, whitens and brightens. Famous Laundry Detergent removes odors and leaves a long-lasting freshness. Comes in lavender, lemon, or ocean fresh fragrances. Famous Laundry Detergent is gentle on your hands and ideal for your washing machines. Get the perfect amount of suds to lift the dirt out. Best of all, it's biodegradable, phosphate-free, and grey water friendly. Famous Laundry Detergent. Save money, save energy, and it saves you time. Famous Laundry Detergent. 1 wash and you're done. Why use anything else?
You have a coal pot? Coals. You want a barbecue? Coals. You want a grill thing? Coals. Hey, you want to roast vegetables? Where's the best way? With coals. And the only place to get your coals is from Farm Fresh Eggs and Barbecue Charcoal. Call them on 628-5410 or 361-2014. Is coals, coals, and more coals.
Come and experience the mighty power of Jesus Christ, which can transform your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad, with Reverend Dr. Deoraj Mahadeo and Deborah Mahadeo. Weekly meetings, worship service 10 a.m. every Sunday. There's also Sunday school and new believer classes from 9 a.m. Bible study and prayer meetings from Mondays at 7 p.m. Deliverance service Wednesdays 7 p.m. and Bible school every Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. All free of charge. He is the God of the impossible who loves you and desires to save you and do mighty things for you. So come and experience God's mighty anointing, which is able to break every yoke in your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chatu Avenue, Faizabad. For prayer and counseling, call anytime. Telephone numbers 770-1044, 225-6487, 346-6566, 784-7596, or email dmahadeo@hotmail.com. C&I Sitaram offers the best prices of the season. Just in time for Mother's Day, 30% discount on night dresses, PJs, house dresses, and lots more. Visit the first floor and get 15% off household items right up until Mother's Day. Shopping options are never ending at C&I Sitaram Shopping Plaza, number 68 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, with 2 levels of shopping for just about everything for the family, house, and home. And just in time for Mother's Day, free gift wrapping for items purchased in store. And introducing Magical Moments, a newest addition to C&I Sitaram. Magical Moments, where every boy, girl, and baby fantasy comes alive. Get everything you will be looking for the kids' birthday parties, as well as authentic Marvel and Lucasfilm character toys and gear. Now open inside C&I Sitaram Shopping Plaza. It's Magical Moments. C&I Sitaram Shopping Plaza on the Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. Variety, service, and the most unbeatable prices in the East.
Chin-Sin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Chin-Sin introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Chin-Sin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Chin-Sin, same quality, great taste.
Okay. We are back. Voice, you have something to mention before we go to the phone line?
Of course, good morning to each and everyone on the social media. We'll be mentioning your comments coming up in a short while. We're getting ready for a big karaoke competition, which will be happening right here at Synergy on the 29th. That's right, the 29th, the night before the holiday at 8 p.m. So karaoke enthusiasts. Now, to let you all know, the semi-finals of it is happening. The semi-finals and the finals is going to be here. But the preliminaries, I'm going to be going to the various spots in order to find the preliminary players, singers, artists, whichever way you want to call them. And tonight, I'm going to be at What Everybody Wants Bar. So you all could come on out tonight, because I'm choosing 2 people tonight from What Everybody Wants Bar karaoke tonight, to get into the semi-finals. So you could come on out and check that out. That's on Tumpuna Road. When you make your way up the highway, you're going to reach Tumpuna Road and you turn into your right. It's the bar that's right. As soon as you turn, in fact, it's the second bar. The first bar, that's be closed. So it's the second bar right as you turn the corner. You must see it. What Everybody Wants Bar. Tonight, 8 p.m., I'm going to be there. So karaoke enthusiasts, come on out because you could be inside of our karaoke right here on Synergy, live.
All right, nice man. So we have the economy outlook. We ready with that? All right, so I'll tell you what. This is what, remember in the paper this morning said the Minister of Finance was keeping mum, but he did have something to say last week, Friday. It was last week, Friday, let me see. He declined to comment for this article, but hinted last Friday during the launch of the Export-Import Bank's US $100 million facility for manufacturers that there would be some positive news about the economy. So we have that clip of what he said. Courtesy CNC Traders, run that for me.
Tune in at 10 a.m. on Thursday next week.
The mid-year budget review will be read soon, and the finance minister says expect good things. According to him, the economy performed better than all of the 2017 projections, and this will factor into the presentation.
The Statistical Office estimated growth in the Trinidad and Tobago economy to decline by 2.6% or minus 2.6% in 2017. That figure is now being revised and adjusted because the production of gas in the second 6 months of 2017 was much better than expected.
He was speaking this morning at the launch of a foreign exchange facility being provided by the Exim Bank that was promised in the last budget. Only this week, business groups complained about the length of time it took to implement.
The facility will be capitalized initially with US $100 million and will fund the operations and import requirements of our local manufacturers and exporters.
However, he says manufacturers must meet certain criteria.
To qualify, at least 30% of a business's production should be for export, in the case of existing established manufacturers. To qualify, these companies must agree, and this is something we will have to work out as we go along, to repatriate a suitable amount of their foreign exchange earnings.
Minister Imbert says manufacturers exporting less than the 30% will be considered on a case-by-case basis.
If we see potential for growth, they will get access to this foreign exchange window as well.
And the finance minister maintains that this country's foreign reserves are solid. Janelle Bernard.
Foreign reserves are solid. That's what he said, right? So solid that people, small businesses, catching in and in, get enough foreign exchange. He said that there was an improvement in the economy because the gas sales were better than expected in 2017.
The last 6 months.
The last 6 months?
The last 6 months, yeah, of 2017.
Okay. Of 2017. So he said, the economy was turning around based on, once again, the energy sector. Because we failed to diversify in any way whatsoever. Now, based on that whole energy sector, the Prime Minister, of course, it was revealed that the oil price is now around $70 per barrel.
Okay.
It was 40-something US for a very long period of time since 2014, and it's now gone up to $70 a barrel. And the Prime Minister was at the distribution for keys for houses, because remember he's the Minister of Housing once again. And he had some things to say when he was asked about the oil price being $70. Remember the oil price clip now?
We're selling 70,000 barrels of oil a day. If the price goes up, shouldn't the people of Trinidad and Tobago have a smile on their face?
It seems to be a case of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says some citizens are bent on being disgruntled despite clear signs of an economic recovery.
And if we are going through a rough patch as we are now, some people are so disappointed that it appears that we might be coming out of this rough patch. You know how many people are vexed that the oil price has gone up? Accusing the government of waiting for the oil price to go up and waiting to live off oil price. As if we should apologize for that.
The Prime Minister says, though this country is not producing enough oil to earn the lucrative revenues as it did in the past, the country is in a better position than it was over the past 3 years.
So we make no apology for spending the last 2 years fixing the energy sector to put ourselves into a position to maximize our earnings, whether it's in oil or in gas.
Dr. Rowley says there's currently $2 billion of construction work being undertaken despite the economic constraints.
So when you hear our naysayers talking about nothing going on and nothing going on, as far as they're concerned, things only going on when they are involved and when they thief in public money.
All right. They've spent the last 2.5 years fixing the energy sector.
The energy sector. That's what they've been doing. That's what they've been doing. Then they say things are what turning around.
Because I know it had a fake oil issue. And then
well, boy.
The lawyer for the fake oil, the lawyer representing the company accused of the fake oil issue, is saying that the measurement system at Petrotrin is incorrect.
Yeah, it's incorrect. It's derelict. It's not working.
And that's the argument that they're bringing forth in that particular matter. So, and there's a host of other things that went wrong within the energy sector over the last 2.5 years. So I don't know what they were fixing. I think he said every citizen should be glad that the oil price going back up. But you see, there's the problem once again. Glad for what? How does the average citizen benefit from the oil price? Open the phone line now.
True, line. That benefits
how?
That
How
only benefits
benefit?
certain people that not benefited. Huh?
How have we benefited? How? You know, he said the country's in a better position today. For who? Morning!
Definite. That is the question.
Yeah, morning. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Diversify. Diversify. 3 words. What's so hard in that? Food. We have carnival. We have so much of other things than oil. The TNM party is back in the Middle East. That's why oil prices going up. He don't watch international news or what? Why did he come in and saying he fixed? What they fix? They fix the dipstick for AV drilling? What they do? What they fix? What kind of foolishness are here this morning? But they fixed the energy sector in 2 years?
For the last 2.5 years, they've been fixing the energy sector.
So what about how much 8 or 10 murders in the West?
Wow.
What about that?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Talking about that's okay, because oil prices going up, the murder rate going up too. That is okay. That's understood, that's expected.
Well, once the oil price goes up, every problem is solved.
For the Spin General Hospital falling apart. It's falling apart. It's 68 or 78 years old, the main building. What about that?
All right, good points, man. Thanks, eh?
Good job,
man. Yeah, man. I just want to
control.
I just want to restrict callers to a particular time frame this morning because sometimes we have callers going excessively long.
Yeah.
All right, no disrespect to anybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
A man calling laughing. Yes, put that one, boy.
No disrespect. I like that.
Go ahead. I'd be tough.
Tell your researchers to do some more digging. That there was a party launched in August last year called the National Party. They have been doing their work on the ground in Sandra and the West. Check the Facebook page of the Wikigram thing and you'll get it back.
Okay, no problem. All right, nice man.
All right, cool.
And all of this talk comes just leading into the media budget review. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Stephan. Good morning, Mr. Boy.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
The first caller said a lot of what I wanted to say, but in his own way. Trinidad and Tobago isn't the country that is going to tell the rest of the world what price to put the oil at.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that our country has nothing to do with the price of oil.
Right.
There are a lot of people who would believe what is said because we have a lot of people in this country that walk around thinking that the Kiskadee is the national bird. So I'll say no more.
Oh, shucks. Wow. Wow. Good morning.
You can take down the picture of the PM, you know. We don't thought the PM knows about it. Morning. We on this whole, morning. We on a broader conversation. Morning, yeah.
Yeah, but morning.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that you played that clip, but it's not turn around yet. That is the point people are doing. It's not turn around yet. And what we want is not turn around, we want trickle down. And you want trickle down to more parts of the country. Right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, my brother.
You want to get into the thing and have people feeling that, listen, a little more certain.
Yeah.
If you're working in a small garage or somewhere, you wouldn't go to work and they tell you, well, hey, I said, you know, we are going to work for you, come back tomorrow. Because I have met plenty people.
Yeah.
Plenty people at the lower end of the spectrum, they're working 2-day work week, 3-day work week, you understand?
That's
they're
right.
enough to keep themselves alive.
All right.
But on the other hand, I will give you some information as well. I would have seen on the news last night where they would have launched a project in Maruga to do agro-processing and fish processing and things. So, you know what I mean? You have a balance thing. But what I'm saying is that these is the kind of things that you have to roll out more. The government should be rolling out these more. And let me look at Shagamas. Why we didn't go back to the mega farm idea? You have all that land wasting now. Do something now, man.
Yeah.
And I also saw in Tobago where they're using the URP to rehabilitate old cocoa estates across there. Because you know our cocoa is some of the highest rated and things.
Yeah.
So we need to put more, they need to emphasize more of them things. Don't tell me about the big capital project. Listen, I saying the key distribution thing nice, you know, but let me get away from that now, man.
Yeah.
Let me get away from that. Let me go to some of the places you were showing before Stephan that abandoned. Let us know what we know where that down at point 14. Further in the back of us, the towers in Shoguanas down there. Talk about that now, man.
Yeah, man.
Talk about how that will be working out for all of us and the rest of the country. Don't tell you about turnaround, because there's not no turnaround. Don't mama guy read. That is mama guy thing.
All right.
Have a good day, fellas.
Thanks a
All
lot.
right, thanks a lot, man.
And he mentions that, right? Trickle down. But trickle down cannot be that, okay, we stifle, all get murdered for 2.5 years.
Right, yeah.
People lost their work, people think, see, this one get laid off, think no working going on in the communities and this, that and the other. And then you come now, going into local government election, because that coming, it's due, you're going into a general election and you're coming to hand out temporary thing to people. Guys, you see that? I have a problem with that.
But that's why
that's feeding effect.
I was just going to mention something like that because why do we always use that statement? I think it paramounts back to the what it is you were saying before, with the mentality of the fact of a hustler.
That's right.
You understand? So when we say the word trickle down, it just gives me, it's just a little bit of this. Give me a little bit. No, it's supposed to flow.
Yeah.
It's supposed to flow throughout the country.
People want permanent.
That's right. It's supposed to flow.
You understand?
It brings back the whole hustler mentality. Hello, good morning.
Morning. That's right.
Caller Live, welcome.
Morning.
Okay.
Pleasant morning, Stephan and Mr. Voice.
Good morning, Freeport.
Well, I'm just fine. Mr. Voice, let me firstly apologize to you. It would seem that I got you a bit upset yesterday. So, I apologize to you.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. And the same goes on for
Stephan
me.
rightly said, it's not a problem for me. I can invite you to my favorite watering hole. Where we shall have a sip of our favorite beverage.
I would appreciate that as well, too.
So, gentlemen, let us move on to the issues at hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Rowley had never said, nor have he stated, and this is for information for all your viewers.
Right.
He have never said Trinidad and Tobago or the government raised the price of oil or was directly involved in the price of oil going up.
Right.
What he said was that the administration, the government, fixed certain problems that was plaguing the energy sector in Trinidad and Tobago. That's what, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is what he said.
Right, go on.
Now, here's the thing. Everyone speaks diversification.
Right.
Diversify, diversify, diversify. Okay, I am all in agreement with diversification away from the energy sector. But here's the thing. While we all want to speak, very few can offer a tangible alternative to the energy sector that we can predicate our budget on.
Okay.
You must remember, our budget, our national economy, have always been predicated on the energy sector. If we did not have oil, we would become, just like every other Caribbean country today, dependent on tourism and passenger travel. So here's what. Let's not knock the energy sector. Let us not put it down until people, and I'm saying people, not the government, people, can get involved in alternatives to the energy sector that meaningfully contributes to GDP and the national economy. I strongly suggest that we stay away from making pronouncements. Oh, and Stephan,
yeah.
While I appreciate your insights, I can assure you, this year is an eternal election of the PNM, of which Dr. Keith Christopher Rouse will be contesting the leadership of the party again. So I don't see any new face or any new person on the horizon at this point.
Okay.
But who knows? We are still 2.5 years away. Gentlemen, have a pleasant morning.
Yeah, I talking down the road there. I talking going into the general. I'm not talking about this one coming here.
Not the internal.
I talking going down the road, closer to the general election. All right, so we're going again. We take one more and then we'll take a quick break. Morning.
Let's read out the social and short.
Hello.
Yeah,
good morning. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, morning, morning.
You're live. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, morning. I'm from Shibana. Stephan, Mr. Voice.
Yes, sir.
You hearing me?
Yes, we are.
You go ahead.
Well, I wanted to say, like this morning on the topic, Oliver was talking about the oil and Mr. Boy say oil, what? Because the same system we always have hearing about the oil price going up and we ain't getting nothing done. We remain in the same way, stagnant like in this kind of way. But I want to talk a little bit about with the constitution reform.
Yeah.
Because that's something he and Sharon Gopal has always been talking, and she uses it in smaller islands and syndicates something and with the Prime Minister. And I know we're a bigger country.
Right.
But it's something that, according to the way you say, what they maybe tried when he was in office, and it was tough for you to get it to carry on.
Okay.
But there's something to do, it would be something to do with the community as well. And that is the problem that lies, everything is from the head. But you use that term more progressive and innovative. We country doesn't like that word progressive at all, because people seem to just want to go one way and they doesn't want to think. But if it's a party that we know he will have a big input from the outside, but Makela was a politician who was going really well, and it's just so much the best years are going because of this. His thing will happen.
Yeah.
You hearing this stuff?
Yeah, man.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, but I want to say what about the food advertisement. I enjoy it. I don't sing it along, but I want to say that I will be glad if we get out of the show. Look how far one, the closest one was Sawa. I hear already talking about the closest one the other day, but the closest one for me is quite Sawa. But I would like to see one in Shibana. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, all right, no problem. Daryl's listening, man.
Daryl's listening.
So I'm sure because this is like the second or the third person we've got messages for that they want Daryl's in Shogunas as well. So they want the Thai and fries $10 in Shogunas. All right. So I'll tell you what. Good morning, Stephan and Mr. Voice. They take 2 years now when you are going to help the poor people. Now when you are going to help the poor people. We're still not getting any meds and beds in the hospital. I'm feeling so ashamed. Mr. Morgan Job died while waiting for $50,000 for surgery. And oh gosh, I lost it because, you know, I can't pay.
Okay.
Right? Because my bag got banned from Facebook.
Social. Someone says, Keto got the experience and look what he did to TNT. No, nothing is wrong with young people, nothing is wrong, but I'm saying she had a chance, or that's the same one you read earlier on.
That is earlier.
We would always remain as a backward country. We prefer to give the older people a chance who we all know did wrong, but not a young person who would understand the plight of the people. The PM of Canada is very young and doing a good job. Let us change our mindset. Listen, Michaela Pandey was the face to unite the nation even before Phillip formed PEP. Plus, she has no ties to Tobago. What the WDH? People have to see the perception. Stephan, she didn't have to be a leader. She didn't have to be a leader.
She didn't have to be a leader.
I don't understand.
Okay. I think a lot of people basing Michaela's move, and I mean, even they're basing a lot of conversations because of her father and his history.
That's correct.
But like I've always said, you got to make your own way.
Yeah.
Remember?
But I would always say I think he jumped the gun. I think he jumped the gun.
You think he should have spoken after?
I think he should have spoken after she made some form of statement and then go in and give your support to her. Say, hey, you know what? If she calls on me, I'm going to be there. If anybody calls on me and needs help, I'm going to be there. But for him to say that and then she come after, it's throwing a bad light. It's throwing a bad light, and they're going to reflect on him. It's going to he's going to be that.
Okay, but was Basil Pandey a horrible prime minister? I'm just asking. Because, no, what I'm saying, yes, there was the $10 million bank account in London.
And
the airport.
I'm just wondering.
But hold on. How much? Okay, we're talking about a $10 million bank account. That was a scandal, right?
Right, good.
Nowadays, how much is scandal nowadays?
Yeah, 50 million or
100 million,
right, yeah.
500 million, right?
Think,
good.
Right, yeah.
We're talking about an airport scandal that was what, $7 million or something, I think so?
Yeah.
It was some $7 million roof and some
thing,
other
right, good.
Right. It wasn't anywhere tantamount to $100 million.
Yes, but that was, hold on. Then that was still a lot of money.
I know, but there's the point I'm coming to. Now, back then, I remember everybody was like, $7 million, $10 million bank account, and look where we are now. We're $500 million down the road. So I'm saying, putting that aside, because if we think about corruption, and politicians and corruption, then nobody would be in power, right? Nobody. When I say in power, I mean government and opposition, right? Then we wouldn't have an opposition. Because the amount of allegation of corruption we hear
from every time they switch sides.
Right.
Let's just say every time they switch sides.
And the amount of perceived corruption that taking place within any sitting government, including this one and the last one, then we have nobody to elect. So I'm just saying, outside of those factors, was Basdeo Pandey a bad prime minister in terms of the work that he put in and what he got done? Look, Dawn Corinne Henry is saying yes and was bordering on being a dictator. I don't know if he was being. I know he has a sarcastic approach to approaching. No, the media would ask. The media, even in the clip that was played, when the reporter asked, "So what is the name of the new party?" He said, "Well, I don't know what is the name of the new party, but I'm very sure whoever is running it would be glad to hear what name you have to offer." That's how he's always been, sarcastic. Remember, this was a labor union battle axe, you know. There's a man that battled, you know, I mean, come through the labor.
In other words, not only does he have
a man of the people.
Not only does he have the silver hair, but he has the golden tongue as well.
Well, yeah. Golden tongue. No, but I think that's a good question to ask, because if people are basing Michaela's, if they're projecting Michaela's performance based on her father's history. Then we need to establish what is that history of Basdeo Pandey outside of the corruption. So outside of that,
you want us to remove the corruption and see what else good.
What did he do? Because there's a saying in Trinidad and Tobago that Trinidadian people need to get out of their
comfort zone. Somebody
said, Stephan, you're talking lesser evil talk. Okay, but what have we been voting for the last 15 years, not for the lesser evil?
True.
Let's not be hypocritical here, because
that's the truth.
That's what we've been voting for. We've been voting for the lesser evil.
Or what is perceived to be the lesser evil until they get in the government.
And all I'm saying is, what is Basdio Pandey's track record as Prime Minister in terms of legislation that was implemented, work that was done? I remember they run this big pipeline that cost about $7 million. Everybody was, whoa, it's $7 million. And it provided water for people who never had running water in the taps at the time. Yeah. So I'm just saying, his performance, because like back to the saying that I was getting to before I was distracted there. There's a saying in this country that we live by and we need to stop living by. But until we stop living by it and we continue to live by it, then I have to throw it out there. Okay. There's this thing that people say, I don't mind the thief, you know.
But
once they're working for the people.
Yeah.
Once we get in thing, I don't mind the thief.
Oh, okay.
People say, ever hear people say that?
Yeah.
I don't mind the thief, you know. Once
but make sure we get something.
They paving the road.
Yeah.
And the healthcare in order. I don't care if the thief. But oh gosh, at least give me something. But don't thief and don't give me something. And that's been the conversation that people are having about this administration. People have said, God, but they go thief and didn't give you nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I understand.
I've
heard it before.
Along those lines, and I'm putting it in the context, I'm just saying, what was his performance? And maybe that's a discussion for another day. We got to take a break.
Before we go,
before we take the break.
Of course, we know CXC is happening. Good morning going out to Rishi Giop Chan Singh. I hope I have that correct. I hope I have the last name correct. From Princess Town. Good luck, CXC exams today. Coming up from his mom, Shamila. So Shamila, I hope I have his last name correct. Giop Chan Singh. Rishi, good luck on your exams. I'm not going to try that last name again.
Seeing that the economy is swinging around and there are all sort of goodies that people are expecting in this mid-year review, you think the gas price going back down?
That's
nothing in Trinidad goes down.
That's a
we'll be back after this one.
Team members! What is your profession?
Daryl's famous food, sir.
And what is your mission?
To let TNT know about famous snack box, sir.
What does it entail?
2 pieces and 1 side, sir.
2 pieces and a side?
Yes, sir.
Royal, what is the cost?
$25, sir.
Speak up!
$25, sir.
Yes, try our famous snack pack 2 pieces and a side for only $25 at our various locations: Sangre Grande, Andres Street and Foster Road, Valencia, Arima, Tunapuna, San Juan, Gulf City, Princestown, Faizabad, Rio Claro, and Mayaro. Daryl's Famous Foods, formerly Jap's Fried Chicken. Your taste of the Caribbean.
Love has this unique power to bring us together. There is no stronger force on earth than love.
She's royal. Yeah.
Most forces endeavor to drive us apart. The 5th coming of redemption, the concert.
Saturday, June 2nd, live from Jamaica. There is Hammond. And for the first time in redemption, Taurus Riley.
Jack Yor.
Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting.
And Mikey Spice. Powered by
White Oak Rum,
Blue Waters,
Monster Energy Drink, Guinness Made of More,
D. Guerra and Company Limited, NLCB,
Mitsubishi Motors,
California Stucco Limited, Johnny Walker,
Racetrack Wheels,
Hennessy,
and Ricky Ragunanan Group of Companies.
This is the Regal range of baking and cooking products. Regal became a household name in the 1960s with icing sugar, which still is the market leader more than a half of a century later, expanding to custard powder, baking powder, cornmeal, popcorn, rolled and quick oats, peas and beans. Regal continues to make cooking and baking more fun for everyone. With the #1 roti mix in the nation, we continue to expand our product range to meet consumers' needs. Regal products for superb flavor, excellent quality and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
The next
Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1 Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And #3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service. Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, is having a grand sale from May 1st to May 31st at all PriceMart stores. With Van Egmond, you can grow your own food with guaranteed results. For all vegetables and plants, farmers and household, it bears in 6 weeks. This is the magic soil from Holland. It's all about the grand super sale taking place at all PriceMart stores. Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants. For more information, call the Freeport Agro Center at 790-9247 or 496-4603.
Watch, boy, that phone really phone there, boy.
Yeah, on your hand, now tell you by the temper glass.
Which matter again now, boy?
You can get up by Tactical Enterprises.
Well, take me then now, boy.
Let me go.
All the best in cell phone accessories. Check Tactical Enterprise. At Tactical, you get red carpet service and competitive wholesale prices on cell phone cases, Otterbox, armor speaker, tempered glass, pop sockets, memory cards, Apple and Samsung chargers, batteries, LED bulbs. Let's talk phones. J2 Prime, J2 Pro, J5 Pro, J7 Prime, S8, S8 Plus, S9, and S9 Plus. Tactical Enterprise, located at Ramgooly Trace North, Montplaisy Road, Canupia. Give them a call, 716-2900. Tactical Enterprise, where style meets technology.
Ah, boy, you get you. Yeah, boy. I got a brand new phone, brand new case, brand new temper glass. Tactical Enterprise have it nice.
Nabi's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabi's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabi's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Okay, so we're back on the inside. And I think as we return inside the second hour, you know, people listen to the television. They hear you say things, but they don't fully understand what you're trying to say. So, voice, read some of the comments. Let me silence everybody now. In a nice professional manner. It's all good fun. Go ahead.
Let me see if I can get you. Stephan, the last time Penal Rock Road Pandey was, they say the last time Penal Rock Road Moruga constituency was paid was when Mr. Pandey won election. Pandey had the opportunity to get TNT back. This is a different comment. Pandey had the opportunity to get TNT back on the right track, but failed to do so. Greed was foremost in his mind. Don't say, Stephan, that is the wrong mentality. Jean-Claude says, and how far has that mentality gotten us? Because when was healthcare ever been good? Sukbir says, we're voting for all in the party to fix themselves to the max. Message here, Gail Rambarali. Stephan, you are just as bad as the politicians. Excusing Pandey, you are either right or wrong. We don't want Pandey, neither any of his offspring them just no good. Dawn says, in my humble opinion, you cannot steal and still be considered as doing good. Because if someone comes and steals from me and sends someone to clean my yard, they are still bad.
Okay.
And Dave says they have never heard a price drop. And there were so many comments.
With the oil price, with the gas price?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, the one with what? Just as bad as the politicians?
Yeah.
Read that one for me. Let me deal with that one first, quick.
She says, Stephan, you are just as bad as the politicians. Excusing Pandey, you are either right or wrong.
Good. Now, Gail Rambali, right?
Gail Rambali.
Good. Now, Gail, like I said, things are said, but people don't fully understand what you're trying to say. So, I agree with you. It's either you're right or you're wrong. But in terms of me being just as bad as the politicians, I never condoned any corruption. You see, that's where all it is get. You see where all it is get the translation mixed up. I said, people are judging the young lady, or prejudging her, and any performance that she could bring to Trinidad and Tobago, based on the history of her father.
Right.
And I said, in terms of us saying he may be advising her,
right.
Let us put that aside for one moment and voice it so you go forget it. And I said, no, what did he do as a prime minister outside of that? Okay. Then I went on to say, people have a way of saying in this country, well, I don't mind the thief, you know, once they do for us.
Right.
Which is the truth. I am just saying what it is. That's the reality. I'm not saying that that's how it should be.
Right.
Okay. To the other comment too that the person put forward. I never said that's how it should be or that should be a way of thinking. I said people have this way of saying in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, boy.
That's a fact. So you deal with the facts right now.
They could take what they want, you know, once they fix me. That gimme mentality. That's what people have. And in case we don't, you see, we have to accept that that's sometimes the reality of the day. It's not right, but that's what's happening. In terms of voting for the lesser of two evils, that's what we've always done.
Yeah.
We've had leadership from Williams, 1962, come straight forward. Anybody could really sit here right now and tell me that PNM run this country for nearly 30 years straight, if not 30 straight, and didn't thief?
Truth.
We had the gas station scandal. We could go back to all of that. Forget that. Put that aside. We still went back and vote PNM. They didn't bother us then. You understand? Robinson come. 33-3.
Right.
Come into power. Coup. Overthrow him. Wherever.
Right.
Good? Economy is in a bad state. When he come in there, the treasury didn't have no money. He probably the only prime minister didn't thief because he didn't have anything to thief. Because you can't thief wind. Okay? Then you had PNM come back again. Right? Then you had the UNC under Pandey. Good? And in every government that has gone, there has always been the perception that they're thieving.
Right.
But what have we done? What have you done? You either voted for
or against.
You never voted for A. You see that guy on the side there? All you ever gave Jack a chance to see if they wouldn't, to see how they would have performed? No. All you never gave them a chance. I voted in Jack already, you know. Me and the next 42 people. I didn't get 43 votes. I was one of the 43. I think my uncle Martin was the next one. Right? I gave them and I got that vote for them. But unfortunately, majority of the people don't. So when all you talk about that is the wrong way of thinking and this, that, and the other, 80% of you are considering to either vote back either PNM or UNC. And that is fact. And that fact is revealed in the figures. So I'm not saying corruption is right. I'm saying let's put that aside. If we're going to judge Michaela on her father, look at the performance of her father. Could open the phone line, let people call in and tell me if anybody could remember, because I didn't research it because I didn't expect to go here, but we could probably Google it.
Yeah.
Tell me what Basdeo Pandey, for those of you who believe that Basdeo Pandey was the best prime minister, tell me what Basdeo Pandey did. You understand what I'm saying? And if you think he was the, forget the 10, we know the 10 million bank account, we know all the corruption. But tell me what he did as prime minister. If you can't tell me that, then you have no argument. Morning.
Morning.
In terms of his
Hello?
performance.
Hi, good
what
morning.
advice he could give. Morning.
Morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Stephan.
Yeah.
But you could do what you want, boy. People don't want nobody new. You see this new who pay.
Yeah.
Bringing there also.
Yeah.
He wants UNC. And if you call to here's something on this spring, UNC don't swing.
Right.
So you still have a chance with the PNM to swing, but they will never swing you. You see that 18 feet? That 18 feet, they could never lose that. You could do what you want, they will never lose that. You have a chance to swing with the PNM votes, not them votes.
Right.
So what she called the CC is totally against. Did you like she? Because I like you. I vote for PNM for 2010 years.
Right.
I did that, but I see something in here, right? I could vote for she.
Yeah.
I could vote for she. Right?
Yeah.
So don't think about every damn people in swinging.
Yeah.
They will never swing.
Yeah. Understood. Thanks a lot. And by no means am I dispelling anybody's opinion. I'm just saying, if a comment is made and the person is misquoting or misunderstanding what I'm saying, I feel I'm entitled to correct them. Morning.
Steph, morning.
Yeah, man.
How you doing?
I cool.
A morning voice.
Hi, good morning, blessed morning.
What I want to say, right? I love Basti Pandey. Things that Basti Pandey put into place when he was there still stands today. The ambulance service still stands today. He introduced the E99 rapid response. It still stands today as the rapid response unit. He built an airport. Planes takes off, place lands, still today. What Basti Pandey introduced when he was there, it still stands today. And I will vote Michaela Pandey at any day, at any time.
All right.
Thank you, Stephan.
Thanks a lot. All right. Like I said, if you could remember, just take about 2 more calls, but if you could remember, refresh our memories outside of the scandal. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, Stephan voice, morning.
Yeah, blessed morning.
Yeah, morning, man.
Wow, these comments.
Yes, I really like Pandey. Pandey, as you say, every government thief, and we understand that every government go thief. You understand? And people fear changes. I think right now they deserve somebody with young blood to take this country where the people want it. You understand? And if we fail to make that change, this country will stay how it is today. You understand? But Pandey, Michaela should be justified by what she father has done. Like she father passed. This is she time now, and I think we should go with she time, not she father time.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks. So true. These people really don't want new change. They like to see trouble. Someone says, in my view, A&R Robinson was the best. He stopped imports and caused local business to produce more local items. Shada says, yes, I love Basio Pandey. Ali says, okay, so they all stole. Let's give Pep a chance. New party, let's give the old thieves a break.
Okay, no problem. No problem. If there's a section of people that say, listen, I fed up with them, I want something new, go and vote for something new. Nobody ain't stopping you. Terrific. That's good. That's healthy. Okay? Take another call. Nothing wrong with that. That's what we're saying.
Someone asked, what about the independent senators? Why don't we give them a chance?
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, next caller. One more caller and then we'll get this funeral thing. I really want to show that.
Gail says you're part of the media and you should try to change the thoughts of people, not encourage.
Oh Lord, she still don't understand what I'm saying. No sense talking to her. Morning, or trying to clear that up again to waste time. Morning, she still don't understand what I'm saying. Gail, if you wanna know what I'm saying, if you wanna understand, call me. Yeah, personally. Yeah, morning. Yeah, morning. Yeah, we're good. Go on.
Thanks.
Hello. Yeah, okay.
She doesn't know she's
next
on.
call. I don't think she knows she's on. Morning.
Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, Morning, Mr. Voice. Morning, Stephan.
Yeah,
Hi, blessed morning, man.
The talk about the
political parties being corrupt, the UNC and the PNM being corrupt parties. It's all well and good, but we're talking about corrupt population voting for corrupt parties. Remember, they don't call us Trinidadians for nothing.
He hit the nail on the head there.
Trinidad, generally corrupt, so they gravitate towards corrupt politicians.
Right.
Hello?
Right.
Right, man.
So that is the reasons why, if you come out with a party and talking about no corruption, no corruption, no corruption, nobody wants to hear you. That is why NJAC get 42 votes.
43.
You talking, you talking to the people who their whole lifeblood is about corruption. So we voting corruption right through. We have business.
Wow.
And just on that note, caller, remember NJAC was a group of scholars, you know.
Well, listen to
that come out of university and all kind of things were well qualified.
If we was truly a good population, we would have changed the name of the Nelson Mandela Park and we would have named it Makandal Dega Park because Nelson Mandela, quite frankly, never do nothing for Trinidad. What Makandal Dega did for this country, people just weren't grateful. And when he went up in Laventille and put himself up to election, he was so discredited and so dishonored by the people, the voting public up there, that they didn't even vote for him. That is wickedness. So I am already 42, you know. You have support.
43? Yeah.
Well, I am already 43, but we don't have, say what? They like it so. So we often say that so.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot.
Good morning to Mr. Marabella.
He understands what I'm saying.
It is time we get some new blood in politics. There are many very intelligent young people. Time to get rid of those recycled politicians, government and opposition alike.
That's right.
Tobago on the inside as well, too. If it was not for Pandy, the poor man couldn't even buy a car. That's Tobago on the inside.
Yes. The roll off something that was under his administration to all of that when it started coming.
Don't Desmond Cathy once told the nation, all are we thief? Desmond Cathy.
I remember that saying. I couldn't remember who the person. I can't remember if it was Desmond Cathy. I can't remember the person's name, but I remember that.
So Justin Trudeau is 46 years Canadian Prime Minister.
And just on basing, those who basing Michaela's potential performance on the history of her father, I want to bring Nikolai Edwards to the fore. Nikolai Edwards' father was Hassan Atwell. If the name is not familiar with you, Hassan Atwell was one of the escapees in July 25th, 2015 from Port of Spain prison.
Right, yeah.
And he was making a jail and he was eventually gunned down by police. He was shot and killed by police, right? But Nikolai Edwards, that might be his father, but Nikolai Edwards is now into politics, and he was appointed as a temporary independent member of the Senate of Trinidad and Tobago by President Anthony Carmona on January 11, 2017. Inclusive of that, before he was appointed an independent temporary senator, he was also elected to the Commonwealth Youth Council in November 2015, just after his father was shot and killed, after the escape. And he serves as the vice chair for policy, advocacy, and projects. Wow. He is also founder and chair of the Trinidad and Tobago Youth Convention. And he served as Faculty of Humanities and Education representative of the University of the West Indies St. Augustine Guild of Students during the academic year 2014 to 15, and then secretary during the academic year 2015 to 2016. So, don't judge performance based on parent, on who the father is.
Many would say, as we got one of the comments, they said, I thought the chip don't fall far from the brick.
Well, Nikolai Edwards is an example.
That sometimes when the fruit falls, it rolls down the hill.
Bonks.
It
is bonks.
It is bonks. It rolls down the hill.
Curtly Ambrose bonker. It is really fly. Right, so...
Yeah, get Curtly real forward.
Yeah, Curtly get real forward. All right, so we got to take a short break, but when we return, a funeral service for Sharon's brother-in-law. And I cannot understand. Listen, you see me? I don't understand what is going on here.
Wow.
We will show you when we return.
It's $10 Mania at Passade Food King all locations. From April 24 to May 24, the $10 specials are unstoppable. Carnation evaporated milk, 250 ml, 2 for $10. Era condensed milk, 2 for $10. Fine choice chicken breast, $10 per pack. 25 feet foil, 2 for $10. Garlic, 2 pounds for $10. Golden brand butter, 2 for $10. Ibis flour, 2 kilograms, $10. Istama coconut milk powder, 3 for $10. Mabel Morby, 750 ml, $10. Mabel ketchup, 2 for $10. Milano macaroni, 400 grams, 3 for $10. MP baked beans, 2 for $10. MP red beans, 2 for $10. Onions, 6 pounds for $10. Potatoes, 7 pounds for $10. Rainbow peas and carrots, 2 for $10. Soap, 135 grams, 3 for $10. Swiss ketchup, 2 for $10. Swiss macaroni, 400 grams, 3 for $10. And toilet paper, 12 pack, $10. Passade Food King, Mayaro, Rio Claro, New Grant, 2 locations in Princestown and Point Fortin. Always with best quality, competitive prices, and the service that is second to none. Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, is having a grand sale from May 1st to May 31st at all PriceMart stores. With Van Egmond, you can grow your own food with guaranteed results. For all vegetables and plants, farmers and household, it bears in 6 weeks. This is the magic soil from Holland. It's all about the grand super sale taking place at all PriceMart stores. Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants. For more information, call the Freeport Agro Center at 790-9247 or 496-4603.
Nabi's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabi's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabi's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Hi, my name is Howard Clark. I'm the owner and captain of Grenada Seafarers Powerboat Adventure. We're going out this morning. We're just picking up our guests right now. We're heading up to the marine protected area on the west coast of Grenada. It's lovely and calm. The water's beautiful and clear. We're going to see and snorkel the underwater sculpture park. So let's get our guests and get underway.
But we do find sometimes the squid, the parrot fishes, sergeant majors, of course the blue tangs, the yellowtail snappers. We do see, of course, one of the top of the chain is the barracuda.
I have to say it probably was our best snorkeling of the entire week. Lots of monuments, lots of fish, it's all barracuda. It's all good.
It was a great day. I loved the boat. The boat was fun. Just flying across the ocean. Snorkeling was some of the best we've had all week. It's great to hear the history of the island and get to see a lot of the beauty that's here.
Watch boy, that phone really phone there, boy.
Yeah, on your hand, I tell you by the temper glass.
Which part again now, boy?
You can get up by Tactical Enterprises.
Take me there now, boy.
There we go.
All the best in cell phone accessories. Check Tactical Enterprise. At Tactical, you get red carpet service and competitive wholesale prices on cell phone cases, Otterbox, Amor, tempered glass, pop sockets, memory cards, Apple and Samsung chargers, batteries, LED bulbs. Let's talk phones. J2 Prime, J2 Pro, J5 Pro, J7 Prime, S8, S8 Plus, S9, and S9 Plus. Tactical Enterprise, located at Ramgooly Trace North, Montplaisy Road, Canupia. Give them a call, 716-2900. Tactical Enterprise, where style meets technology.
Ah boy, you got you. Yeah boy. I got a brand new phone, brand new case, brand new temper glass. Tactical Enterprise have it nice.
You have a coal pot? Coals. You want a barbecue? Coals. You want a grill thing?
Coles. Hey, you want to roast vegetables? Where's the best way? With Coles. And the only place to get your Coles is from Farm Fresh Eggs and Barbecue Charcoal. Call them on 628-5410 or 361-2014. Is Coles, Coles, and more Coles.
This is Face the People, the program that's for the people, by the people, and with the people. Can you face it? I love my country. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is at a crossroads. We now, as citizens of this country, must come together and stand as one in unity for justice, for fair play, to ensure the future generation have a place to call home. I am Harvey R. Boris, the chairman of the Center for Justice. I am indeed the radio ombudsman. I am here standing for the people of this country. We will stand for justice and truth because we are the people. We the people. I love my country. Come and experience the mighty power of Jesus Christ, which can transform your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chateau Avenue, Faizabad, with Reverend Dr. Deoraj Mahadeo and Deborah Mahadeo. Weekly meetings, worship service 10 a.m. every Sunday. There's also Sunday school and new believer classes from 9 a.m. Bible study and prayer meetings from Mondays at 7 p.m. Deliverance service Wednesdays 7 p.m. and Bible school every Friday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. All free of charge. He is the God of the impossible who loves you and desires to save you and do mighty things for you. So come and experience God's mighty anointing, which is able to break every yoke in your life at Christ Our Banner Ministries, number 7 Chateau Avenue, Faizabad. For prayer and counseling, call anytime. Telephone numbers 770-1044, 225-6487, 346-6566, 784-7596, or email dmahadeo@hotmail.com.
Okay, so we're back and we are 24 minutes past your 7 o'clock. One important thing to mention before we just close off that topic with Basdeo Pandey. I wonder if you all remember the price of oil when Pandey was Prime Minister. As we're talking about 70, oil going back up to $70 a barrel. I remember Basdeo Pandey time, oil was $7 a barrel. $7 a barrel, as opposed to 70 now, which is considered low. Even $70 a barrel we're going back to now, because remember that crossed 100 and
that
money was
time.
there. Oil was over $100. Remember Pandey had it at $7 a barrel. Anyway, so moving on from that, yesterday a video was sent to me and I can't understand. Maybe somebody could explain me this. Run me that funeral clip there.
Yeah, no more worries again. I want to see. That is the luckiest man alive, boy. Yeah, no more worries, boy. None. I want to see. All you do is the Bible. Yeah, sorry. That is boss. This man live like a boss and he's dead like a boss and he's gone like a boss.
Give me now.
I mean,
Give it up.
Champion on the ground, boy.
Yeah, by blood. Blood.
Yes, boy, brother, boy.
Time and fly high G.
Yeah, no more worries again.
I want to see.
I need somebody to explain me something. I was like, what is with people these days? She said, he lived like a boss, dead like a boss, gone like a boss. He was gunned down in front of his mother's house. That is Phillip Bassant.
Right, yeah.
That's the brother-in-law of Sharon, who was recently gunned down as well, in the same vicinity. That's the brother of Rachel. To die like a boss these days, you have to get gunned down. And what's with the pouring of the alcohol? I mean, this confused me. And this was being circulated around social media. Look, somebody explain me this now. Only taking about 2 or 3 calls on this. Is that a ritual or something? I don't know. That's a liter of Hennessy, you know, a liter and a half of Hennessy, you know, it's a 1.75 liter, you know.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, morning.
Morning.
Morning. I don't understand anything with alcohol. The thing that she's saying, don't let it touch the Bible, but it's soaking the body in alcohol to send it.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand why. Yeah. I don't know if this is, I don't know. That's a liter or 1.75? Because you know, we're giving a complimentary Hennessy drink on entry.
On entry. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, man. How are you all going?
But we're confused.
Yeah, we're confused, but go on. Maybe you could shed some light on this.
Well, that way you feel there's a high level of stupidity, as far as I can see.
Okay. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
man.
Thanks. I mean, is it a matter that you have the money? So, I mean, I just don't know. I don't know.
I think they just celebrate things differently. I don't think they're talking about when she say he died like a boss. I don't think she's talking about the fact that he was gone down, but the fact that
his send off.
His send off.
They send him off.
They send him off like a boss.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they send him off like a boss. Like they send him off like a boss.
But she said he lived like a boss, dead like a boss, and gone like a boss, you know. And I thought he gone like a boss mean the send off.
Send off.
And he dead like a boss mean the gone down.
Nah,
but that's probably where I got confused.
Nah, I think die like a boss means, you know, he no matter what he was all at the end of the day, she basically saying he's a boss all the way.
Oh, take one more now.
No matter what.
Maybe somebody who knows or who was in the funeral could call. I don't know. If this is a special.
Good morning, Mr. Voice.
Morning.
Champagne and Hennessy, you know. Yeah, morning.
Mr. Stephan.
Yeah.
Mr. Stephan.
Yes, I.
What's going on there, boy?
Well, I see good thing. Good thing.
Good thing going on the drain.
Well, I see. Well, yeah.
The man going on a fire like me brother.
I wonder if they cremate him.
I could be that accelerant.
Oh, could that be cremation? You know, no alcohol is catching fire.
Yes, watch him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, watch Empire, the series.
Yeah.
Hey, boy?
Yeah, I saw it once.
How does they're like boss down there too, you know. They're just following what we've seen on TV.
Wow.
If you watch the last episode, remember, Lucius put on work on the man.
Oh.
The man clean up, remember ice. It was exhibit.
Yeah.
He get bullets like rain. That is there now.
Right.
And then they're like a boss like that. That don't mean they're like a boss. They're going on and flaming gunfire and bullets and things. You understand?
I hope it's not that. All right, thanks, man.
Okay, take a good day.
Yeah, man, blessing. I hope it's not that. I tell myself that when she said he died like a boss, I thinking that, you know, more the way the funeral was and everything like that, and everybody come out for him. And
did they cremate him?
I'm not sure, because this is as far as I knew.
They will throw alcohol on. They're not gonna understand the thing with the alcohol, because when they cremate him, you know,
it would light up a more flame.
Or is it just that, you know, he used to drink Hennessy and champagne? So
well, maybe that is it too. So they send him, because normally people would put little trinkets when they sending you off, and maybe that was his drink. So they would, you know, do.
They couldn't just put a bottle of Hennessy just so?
Nah, people had a different
ways.
They're different. Yeah.
All right.
They had a different ways of doing the thing.
Okay, cool. That's all the time we have for that. But I tell you what, talking about Hennessy, you get a complimentary drink of Hennessy on entry for the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise, June 17th. Yes, you do. You do. Some other things that you can look forward to on the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise. Complimentary drink of Hennessy, like I said, the boat ride sponsored. Well, you know, we get a nice sponsorship from Hennessy and Ciroc. Also, there's going to be cheesecake. These are bite-sized cheesecakes for the first 90 ladies on board. Somebody asked me, you're giving away cheesecake to the woman on Father's Day? Well, yeah. How you become a father? You can't make the child. Right, so, yeah, I mean, I have a good point, right? Nice. Right. Come on, right? And these are going to be, they're going to use Hennessy and Baileys to make this cheesecake.
Oh, wow.
Right? So, first 90 ladies, you get that. Corn soup, sponsored by the best corn soup. Right? I want to thank the fine folks. I'll give you guys a call coming closer to the date. Also, Jira chicken, Jira pork. Right? So if you like the pork thing, we have chicken for you. Also, doubles. There's going to be doubles when you get there. Now, I'm telling you, if you get there early, if you get there late...
Yeah, don't expect anything if you get there.
Yeah, when the double's done, it's done.
You can't really, you know. We ain't really holding back our doubles, you know.
Yeah.
When I'm reach in the morning, now hold back our doubles.
But yeah, but the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise is on June 17th, Father's Day. Get your tickets. To get those tickets, you can call any one of the committee members. You've seen the advertising campaign. We went a little different with it. Not doing the traditional thing for a boat ride. We're going more comedy and, you know, vibes. You know, people have been liking it on social media. The last ad we did, I think, was about over 8,000 views. Yeah, I mean, if you check the Breaking Dawn page, it should be there. You know, so it's been doing well. I mean, we're getting a lot of positive comments to other people have been saying, well, I never see advertising campaign for a boat ride like this. So thanks a lot for that. And there's more to come. There's still 5 ads to come. One of which we're expecting to drop tonight, hopefully. So we're going to drop part 5 tonight. So look out for that. You'll see it in the morning. If you're on social media, just go to the STV Breaking Dawn page and you're going to see part 5 uploaded tonight around 8 p.m.
And don't forget to share.
On the editor. And don't forget to share. As a matter of fact, share the video as much as possible on social media for the opportunity to win yourself 2 tickets. All right, so, well, of course, we'll check who's been sharing the video. And, you know, obviously, we work it to suit with that. So get your tickets, call any committee member, go to the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise Facebook page. There's all the information there as to who you can call, all the committee members and their phone numbers are there. You can call me on 327-7400 if you want tickets.
You can call me at 773-5047.
You have a ball. Hitman Howie T, Shotmaster J, Jamoon, and Beats by Robin, JJ, Mr. Voice, His Vibes, and a spinning. So I'll tell you what, do we take the break first? Or do we get Daryl's giveaway and then go to the break?
Let's do the Daryl's giveaway and then go to the break. Good morning as well goes out to my godson, Javon. He's actually watching. He's now putting his head up, and that's how he watches us on television every morning.
All right, brilliant.
He's like this every morning.
I say good morning to Luke. Luke morning.
Wow. He's way attentive. Tammy, that youth man, he different, but.
All right, so Voice has a question for you. For Daryl's famous food, we have a giveaway. You could win yourself a prize for Mom for Mother's Day. We have 2 to give away today, and because we don't want to give away on Friday because you're going to come tomorrow to collect, right? So we're going to do 2 giveaways today, all right? Because we did 2 last week, we're doing 4 this week to make up the 6. Daryl's famous food, and you can win yourself. You come and collect your voucher. You can go get your gift for Mom for Mother's Day. So here we go: 6229785, 6286093, and Mr. Voice has a question for you. Hello, good morning. Hello? 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 Yes, morning.
Hello?
Hi, good morning.
It's a child.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. What is your age? How old are you?
Morning.
Good morning. How old are you?
8.
You're 8 years old. What's your name? What's your name? Hello, sweetie.
Leila.
What's your name?
Leila Ramkisoon.
All right, and where are you from?
12 Orange Grove Street.
Okay, brilliant. You watch our show every morning?
Yeah.
Really? You watch Breaking Dawn every morning? Huh? Leela?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm just going to have a sing my jingle. I can't know how.
I just want to give her the voucher.
Okay, that would be great.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what, Leela.
Yeah.
You don't have to go through the same process with the adults. You want yourself a voucher.
One time.
All right? Leela? Hello?
Stay on the phone. Stay on the line.
Huh?
She got on the line.
Thief we calls so, boy. All in us real thief we calls, boy.
Hey, Sham, good morning. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, man. What we doing?
The water chai, body.
This is
Maybe you used to drink a lot of brandy. Yeah, that's what we say, man.
Information. Leela, you come down and you collect your voucher, sweetheart. 8 years old, and she's up watching Breaking Dawn at 7:36. We have to give her that voucher.
Yeah.
Because I know she had to get to school, so we don't want to keep her back. All right, but unfortunately for the adults, you have it harder.
Yeah.
All right, so we have one more giveaway. 6229785, 6286093, 2353676, 2353673. And after this giveaway, we get into Blacks and Marshall Montano. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. What is your name?
Keda.
Keda. Keda?
No, not Keda. Keda.
Spell it for me.
I'm Keza.
Keza. Spell it. Listen on the phone.
T-E-J-I-A. Keza.
K-E-Z-I-A.
Keza.
Keza.
What is your name?
My name is Stephan. How old are you?
4 years old.
You're 4 years old?
Yes.
You sung it at least 9.
I just
What she said? She said
I'm 4 years old.
You're 4? You saw it? She saw it like she just was here. Had to be. Alright, all right. So where are you calling us from? Where are you calling us from?
My granny.
Where? Lower Santa Cruz.
Lower Santa Cruz.
Nice.
Hey, well, it's about Daryl's famous food in Sour, so you're close, girl.
Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations. We're going to give you a voucher. So you want mommy something for Mother's Day.
Bye.
All right?
Hold the line.
Hold the line. Don't hang up. Take the call, guys.
No, you're supposed to snap.
No, you're supposed to snap.
Before she hang up the phone, quick. She said, okay, bye. You know, children will hang up. Okay, bye.
I am not even going to ask a question. I'm telling you. A 4-year-old calls into breaking dawn.
And the amazing thing about it, that's what I told you when I was in the mall. The amount of children just was staring at me. So I paused, and they were like, hi.
I tell you what.
Calling me Mr. Bowtie, Mr. Bowtie. And
Now,
I like, what?
We will do something for the children in August. All right, let's get the boat ride through, and
let's do something for the children.
Hopefully we sell off the boat ride. We get a good boat ride.
Yeah.
And we could take
that and invest it.
And throw something for the children. Because my idea for the children, as it's going to be the August holidays, I would like to get like a grounds like King George.
Yeah.
I still call it King George, right?
I say yeah too.
And put on a big water park. You know, children like water. So you go around and talk to all these people who have these water parks and.
Oh, and the guy with the dunk tank who called us, who messaged me the time.
Yeah, and we have a day for them, and we'll see how many. We start to talk to some soca artists to see if they could come and make an appearance.
Yeah. I'm not excited about that. I just like I don't want to slide. I don't want to slide in the water. And,
it's for children.
I'm not saying that, you know.
So
I'm
I
a
tell
big
you
baby
what,
or nothing like that.
Kizia and Leela, congratulations to you guys.
Congratulations, and keep watching and keep calling too if you have a comment.
And remember, you can head on down to Daryl's Famous Food, and they got the best 2-piece with fries, the best snack pack, and the best price, $25. All right?
Correct is right.
It's not only about the price, but the taste. But I tell you, the price does make it taste so much better. All right? At $25. Because I know the rest of them, they're price high.
Hi.
All right? Hello. All right.
Morning, Heidi.
Famous food.
Heidi Balkaran, good morning. And Michelle Borrell, she has a new book out. But I want to, well, you'll have a new programming that's coming up, so you're going to be seeing some new faces. Great things are coming out from that as well. Brilliant. And karaoke crew. Get ready tonight. What Everybody Wants Bar, Tumpuna Road. What Everybody Wants Bar on Tumpuna Road. I'm going to be there tonight, 8 p.m. And I'm looking for 2 karaoke persons. That's what they call them, karaokeans. Anyone like, is that the word?
Karaoke singers.
Karaoke singers. Let's go with that.
Okay.
And so, they'll get an opportunity to get into the semifinals. $2,000 grand prize in the finals. So get ready for that, man. It's coming up. Karaoke right here on Synergy live on the 29th.
So we take a break. When we return, Blacks and Marshall Montano.
Oh, Lord.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, the link. Yeah, the tickets for the boat ride. Relax. Have a plan. Alright.
Alright, nice, cool. So everything confirmed? Yeah. Right, nice. Confirmed. Nice.
Alright.
DJ's on set.
Wow.
Nice.
Good.
We
Finally.
have Beats by Robin.
Right. Nice. Beats by Robin Jamon.
Beats by Robin and Jamon. Shotmaster J and JJ. Shotmaster J and JJ and Howie T.
And Howie and who?
So who is who for Howie T? Come on, man. Who does work with Howie T?
Oh, me. I did. I am inside.
Yes. Nice, man. So, the only thing we need right now to really sell off the thing is Coleman.
Don't worry, man. Coleman inside.
Where Coleman?
Last night, well, we'll go on. Last night, Coleman and the whole team, how we was playing last night, so we end up. We had a big jam last night. You should have seen Coleman. You know Coleman? Yeah. Last night, chilling in a corner, girl on the left, girl on the right. That's why we had to get Coleman. Coleman has to be there. So when? That's the life of the party.
We're right now. We're Coleman right now.
Nah, well, Coleman not in the back of the van right now.
Let me go on Coleman.
You go on.
Let go on Coleman now. Come on, man.
Coleman.
Man. Nice, man. Take care of it.
Breaking Dawn, the Cooler Cruise, June 17th. Link up with any committee member to get your tickets now. Visit us on Facebook at Breaking Dawn, the Cooler Cruise.
Motherhood, it's more than raising you as a child.
It's being your teacher,
your cheerleader,
your personal gourmet chef,
and your friend.
No matter what role she takes on, let us appreciate her vision, her style, and her greatness.
Show Mom how much you love her this Mother's Day with savings up to 100% off exceptional eyewear at Value Optical.
See in store, online, or call 800-2020 for more details. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, is having a grand sale from May 1st to May 31st at all PriceMart stores. With Van Egmond, you can grow your own food with guaranteed results. For all vegetables and plants, farmers and household, it bears in 6 weeks. This is the magic soil from Holland. It's all about the grand super sale taking place at all PriceMart stores. Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants. For more information, call the Freeport Agro Center at 790-9247 or 496-4603.
Team members! What is your profession?
That is famous food, sir!
And what is your mission?
To let TNT know about famous snack box, sir!
What does it entail?
2 pieces and 1 side, sir!
2 pieces and a side?
Yes, sir!
Royal! What is the cost?
$25, sir!
Speak up!
$25, sir!
Yes, try our famous snack pack 2 pieces and a side for only $25 at our various locations: Sangre Grande, Andres Street and Foster Road, Valencia, Arima, Tunapuna, San Juan, Gulf City, Princestown, Faizabad, Rio Claro, and Mayaro. Daryl's Famous Foods, formerly Japs Fried Chicken. Your taste of the Caribbean.
The Passad Food King group of companies celebrates Mom this Mother's Day. 13 couples to win dinner at Crave Restaurant. 1 of 13 moms to win a day at the spa. 13 couples to win a sunset cruise. There'll be lots of hampers, wines, cakes, flowers to give away at our in-store promotions. And you can purchase 2 packs of Betty Crocker and get a chance to win a 2-night stay at the Hyatt Hotel. Brought to you by the Passad Food King group of companies. Passad Food King Supermarket. Bright Ideas. The Food Express via Gourmet Bakery. Fresh Orvan the Baking Company, Posada Food King Wholesale, and the Hyatt Regency. The Posada Food King group of companies' Mother's Day promotions will be drawn on Tuesday, May 15th. Celebrate Mom this Mother's Day with the Posada the Food King group of companies. C&I Sitaram offers the best prices of the season. Just in time for Mother's Day, 30% discount on night dresses, PJs, house dresses, and lots more. Visit the first floor and get 15% off household items right up until Mother's Day. Shopping options are never ending at C&I Sitaram Shopping Plaza, number 68 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, with 2 levels of shopping for just about everything for the family, house, and home. And just in time for Mother's Day, free gift wrapping for items purchased in store. And introducing Magical Moments, a newest addition to C&I Sitaram. Magical Moments, where every boy, girl, and baby fantasy comes alive. Get everything you may be looking for the kids' birthday parties, as well as authentic Marvel and Lucasfilm character toys and gear. Now open inside C&I Sitaram Shopping Plaza. It's Magical Moments. C&I Sitaram Shopping Plaza on the Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. Variety, service, and the most unbeatable prices in the East.
Once that money go through, I guarantee. Hey yo, that you go stay home for the rest of your life. I hope so.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your blissful getaway to absolute comfort. Beautifully nestled in the scenic St. Anne's Hills, paradise awaits every time you visit. Bring the family to enjoy the lush, eco-friendly ambiance and let Alicia's be your host. Indulge in tasty cuisine, swim in the pool, and stay in the spacious rooms at Alicia's Palace. Host your business meetings at their conference center, 1 3/4 mile post, Lady Chancellor Road, St. Anne's. Call 624-8553. Email info@aliciaspalace.com.
Okay, so we are 11 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock, and Blacks and Marshall recently had, well, not really Blacks and Marshall, but Blacks had this tantrum, if I could call it that. This is what happened. Where was this? At Good Morning Neighbor?
Yeah, Good Morning.
That was Point 14, right?
Good morning.
Good Morning Neighbor in Point 14. This was happening on stage.
Marshall.
That's what happened?
This here. Marshall. This is my first time in Morning Neighbor, but I've been hearing about Morning Neighbor. We come here for love. Marshall is the devil. And afraid to talk at 1 point. 264 12th Street T-shirt. Where the T-shirt?
Good. So he said, you, right, Marshall.
And that Marshall is the devil.
And that Marshall is the devil.
Marshall is the
devil. So,
devil.
a lot of people were saying, but what is going on with Blacks? Like, Blacks gone mad. All right? Now, this was the next thing that he did, is he put out a video. This is just a part of the video, but in this part of the video, he explains why
he said
what he said. Play that for me. You want to send it? Yeah.
This whole scenario stemmed from Jamaica. Something happened in Jamaica that I could not have get off my system. Just could not have get off my system. To see the biggest man in soca, the biggest man, the P. Diddy in soca, Marshall Montano, a guy I really respect, really love his music. To see that individual stand up on stage in Jamaica with a whole host of artists backstage and say that Jamaica Carnival is better than Trinidad. It could not come out of my system, Jen. I just, I decided that morning self
All right.
Wow.
So basically, he said that because in Jamaica, Marshall Montano stood on stage and said Jamaica Carnival better than Trinidad Carnival. This is Marshall Montano's reply. Put up the post that Marshall put up. Marshall Montano, viewer discretion. All right, that's now viewer discretion advised. Let me see. Well, yes. Hashtag the Kanye West effect. Good morning, neighbor. We did come here for love. Blacks, according to Kanye, I love you, bro. Anybody see blacks today, tell him he's loved. And in your own words, what will kill you does make you stronger. Hashtag vegan, hashtag no beef, hashtag love always, hashtag Wakanda forever. I love you, bro. Nice, good.
He said, no beef. I like that. No beef. Some people would take that as food. It's not food. He meant no war, no war.
No war, no war.
No war.
No, that's a whole hip-hop thing. We differ in opinion on this.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
He is saying that, but you say what you say.
I'm saying this. Marshall Montano is considered to be, regardless of what we may think, he is considered to be an ambassador of soca music in itself. The mecca of soca music, Trinidad and Tobago. I consider the mecca of carnival, Trinidad and Tobago, regardless of what's going on east, west, north, and south. When it comes to carnival, it's one of the places you would go to. As an ambassador, regardless of where it is you go, you're supposed to promote TNT Carnival. For you to go up where we know that we are living in a social media world. So you're live on stage in Jamaica. There's going to be cameras, whether it be media. There's going to be people out there with their video cameras. There's going to be tourists from different islands, tourists from different countries that is going to be there. And for you to jump on stage and say Jamaica's carnival is better than Trinbagonian carnival, I have a problem with that. Because as a Trinbagonian, you're supposed to push TNT no matter what. As an ambassador of TNT and soca music, if you can promote home as the best place to be, I too will have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. I kind of understand where blacks' anger came from. Because if you, as the biggest thing in soca, hitting all US, Japan, this, that, all over the place, and you can't promote home as the best place to be when it comes to carnival. Nobody ain't saying you cannot say, hey, Jamaica carnival sell off, Jamaica carnival real good, all of that. He was bringing a point, and I don't want to take away from his point by mentioning it before he makes his point. But when he does, I will wait until he finishes, and then I will show.
When I finish, I just want to take 2 calls because time limited. We have 6 minutes. Go ahead.
Well, tell them what it is you say about the phone company first. Then I can be able to make my point, because I don't want to jump in and
No. Make your point.
Go ahead.
Make your point.
He says, the way he said to me, Digicel promotes Marshall Montano, and Digicel is a Jamaican.
He endorses Digicel.
He endorses
Digicel Play. Go ahead.
Digicel, and Digicel is part of Jamaica. Jamaica is big.
Jamaican company.
It's a Jamaican company. So he had a right to jump out and say something like that because perhaps he's promoting it for Digicel. Let me tell you this. Let me explain this to you, big man. If I'm an ambassador for Digicel, and yet still, I wouldn't run up on stage and pull out my B-Mobile phone and say, you know what? I get better calls on B-Mobile. I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
So I could give my end here now, and hopefully we get some quick calls in.
Quick calls.
Just now, let me take a little stretch there because that's how it is.
He knows he'll be limited for time, man. This is the man who said be limited for time. Limited for time.
All right, man. Nice. Let's make sure I pull no muscle there when I talk. All right, cool.
Right now you're exercising the wrong muscle.
I'm saying every artist that I've ever known performing in any foreign land has always picked up the foreign land. One. Good. I remember Destra was performing in Jamaica a year, and Destra turned and say, all the Jamaican crowd better than in Trinidad and Tobago. She got criticized for that. Now, next thing. Certain artists are booked for multiple fetes, right? Throughout carnival season.
Yes.
And in almost every fete, they will say, this is the best fete. You know, Bishops is the best fete. Army is the best fete. This fete is the best fete. So for the carnival season, every fete, this will be the best fete according to the artists because they endorsed it. Anyway, moving on from that. Putting all of that aside, my whole thing is this. Is anything wrong with what Marshall Montano said, if it's true?
Yes, it's still wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
Yes, it's still wrong.
It's not wrong.
As an ambassador.
It can't be wrong.
Let me answer a question.
It can't be wrong.
Let me ask you a question.
What if it's true? Look at, you know, this is the whole thing. I'll let you talk, right? This is the whole thing. I just want to make this point, and then we could open the phone and we could take some call, and we could continue this debate off here. Because we have 3 minutes, right?
Go ahead.
My thing is this. If we are honest with ourselves, let's take a look at Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago and the decline of Carnival over the last decade. Look at where Soca Monarch is. Look at where Chutney Soca Monarch is. Look at where Carnival Monday and Tuesday is on the road. Look at the parade of the bands.
Right.
Look at the stands in the savannah. Look at everything. The marsh gras, extempo. Look at everything.
Right.
And if we're honest with ourselves, look at the other islands. They, according to callers earlier today, and we're talking about diversifying and stuff, they survive off of tourism. And they have carnival in every island now.
Good.
And if they are putting in the money and they are spending money to make their carnival topper, and I come and I see that, and I say, boy, this carnival better than Trinidad. And I say that publicly, if it's true, I don't see anything wrong with it.
So can I answer just one quick question before we go to the phone line? Are you saying that because of the fact that their carnival is increasing and ours is declining, that our ambassadors should add to the decline?
He's not adding to decline. He's just speaking from what he's seeing.
So
this is looking better and feeling better than at home.
So
and home needs a wake-up call. So I, as the ambassador, going to let them know home, this carnival better than Trinidad and Tobago, and nothing is wrong with that if it's true. If it's false, okay, then you have a point.
As an ambassador, you have to remember this, Marshall is still an ambassador for Carnival for Trinidad and Tobago. And if it is on the decline, does he not have a moral obligation to make it rise and not promote it?
No, he's not promoting it. He's speaking what he sees.
No. I'm talking about Trinidad. I'm talking about Trinidad and Tobago Carnival. Is he not obligated to promote TNT Carnival?
Yes, and who says he's not?
No. Stephan, does that promote TNT Carnival?
Why? How does it not promote Trinidad Carnival?
Because
it promotes Jamaica Carnival.
No, it promotes Jamaica's Carnival, yes, but it also does something like this. It sends people
we'll
over
take some
there.
calls on this tomorrow.
It sends people over there.
No.
Yes.
No. I think we're blowing it out of proportion.
Okay, let me answer a question.
We're blowing it out of proportion.
Let me answer a question.
Blacks
if you are the
out of proportion
expert,
because the reaction from blacks was not that type of reaction was not warranted.
Right, we're not debating, and we are not debating. Yes, that is
what
incorrect.
Example he set it in promoting anything?
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying this. If you are the person that is the ambassador, the one that's supposed to take it to a light, if you let me answer this. If you are the expert about breastfeeding, would you say, you know what? If you go and say you are the expert on breastfeeding, everybody turns to you to find out about breastfeeding, and you turn around and say, you know what? Women shouldn't breastfeed in public. What are you doing? Not carrying it down, bringing breastfeeding down?
How?
Trinidad and Tobago, tomorrow we'll definitely take some calls on this. You could check out our social media page, Facebook, put your comments up there.
True.
I will try and read them tomorrow.
I'm just saying if something is true, nothing is wrong with saying it. I can't condemn him for that. And that kind of reaction from blacks is not warranted. We wrap things up for today. Everybody has their opinion on it. I'm just saying if it's true, why we must hide from the truth? Trinidad Carnival gone through. I say that publicly. Trinidad Carnival gone through. Well, they condemn me for that.
I'm not condemning it. Good morning to the man. How we see morning, how we morning. How we see that for a long time.
But come on, let's face the reality. Where is Carnival now as to where it was 10? We'll continue
and
this discussion
a correction,
tomorrow.
we just got a correction. Digicel is not a Jamaican company.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I thought it was Jamaican. All right, cool. So I'll tell you what, we are going to wrap up for today. Oh gosh, don't be too quick to believe everything you hear since live travel faster than the truth.
What everybody wants bar tonight, Tumpuna Road, 8 p.m. karaoke. It's on $2,000 grand prize on the 29th of this month. And always remember to aim for the moon. If you shouldn't miss, you're still going to be amongst the stars. Good morning to Kabuki. He'll be here tomorrow. Kabuki's Black is on this Saturday. Kabuki's Black. I'm going to be your host of Kabuki's Black. And he'll be here tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Look out for him.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're fully here, Kabuki?
He coming up with me in the morning.
You're going to be a blackout. Yeah.
Synergy TV. Synergy is real TV. Broadcasting across Trinidad and Tobago on Flow Channel 15, Digicel Play Channel 16, Massey Communications Channel 15, Green Dot Channel 112, and Blink B Mobile Channel 16. Across the Caribbean, find us via your local cable provider in Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, Grenada, and more. Log on and watch us online live across the world on YouTube Live and Facebook Live at UB Synergy, The Real STV, and Breaking Dawn social media profiles. Or get totally social live with us via Instagram and Twitter. Synergy Entertainment Television. Evolving, participating, and making the difference where and when no one thought we could. Synergy TV is real TV.
Good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Thursday and it's mid-year budget review Thursday, people.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Hope that everyone is having themselves a good morning. Good morning, Stephan, and good morning to everybody that is regional and, of course, our international viewers. A blessed good morning going out to you all as well.
So, mid-year budget review. Minister of Finance says, goodies, please. All right, so what's your front page news this morning? What's that? If I haven't seen a front page that turns me off more, chinky eyes and beady head. All right, so I'll tell you what. The front page of a paper this morning, as we get straight to it, champagne funeral for Sharon's brother-in-law. It's strange, you know, they put Sharon's brother-in-law, but isn't he Rachel's brother? So I didn't put Rachel's brother, but put Sharon's brother-in-law. All right.
He's the major factor here.
Yeah, I guess so. And below that, nation awaits good news in mid-year budget review. All eyes on calm. Not my eyes, people. Not my eyes. I don't know what to say again. The games continue. Oh, and in case all the other political parties did not notice. I think, from what I've heard, the conversations, certain news, I think the PNM is in campaign mode. So the rest of them wake up yet and realize that you're wide awake in a dream. Remember our local government elections supposed to call. It's about 5 elections supposed to call, you know. Yeah.
So they're getting in the zone one time.
No, it's supposed to. It had the two councillors in Barataria, one who deceased, that was supposed to call. It had when Maxi Coffee missing in action since September. Right now that constituency and no MP. It had local government elections. It have a lot of things, you know, and I listening to the conversation and how the conversation is going, coming from the government now. And I don't realize they're in campaign mode already.
The kind of things that they say in the way of the pushing it, the direction that they take in.
That's right. We still off out here, just like you know. So, nation awaits good news in mid-year budget review. All eyes on Colm. Finance Minister Colm Mimbut will today deliver his much-anticipated mid-year review of the 2018 budget. This year, though, it's not just a review of the halfway point of the financial year. It also marks the midpoint of the PNM administration's term in office. Mimbut has remained tight-lipped about what the country can expect. He declined to comment for this article, but hinted last Friday during the launch of the Export-Import Bank's US $100 million facility for manufacturers that there would be some positive news about the economy. And we have that clip, and we'll play it a little bit right after the first break. You know, we'll take some calls, you'll come back, play the clip, play what the Prime Minister had to say about the oil price reaching the $70, and so on and so on, and so on and so forth, right? Paula Gopi, School Trade Minister, had something to say about what she expects in the mid-year budget review. Tobago have their expectations as well. Mind you, they got 10 buses.
They got 10 buses?
Tobago got 10 new PTSC buses. Hip hip hooray. They get 10 buses, but the Galleon's Passage can't reach yet.
How the bus get across there?
Probably on the Spirit. I don't know.
I just asked.
By the power of Grayskull.
That'll be something.
Principal says Noah was talented but a child at risk. That's the young man who was gunned down and killed because he was talking to a girl.
No, that's really sad.
And so I was talking to somebody last night, a friend of mine, and he said to me, he said, boy, Stephan, boy, thing really rich, you know, imagine a man get shoot for talking to a girl, boy.
Yeah.
Nothing my man, a little boy, boy.
Yeah, boy.
He said, what go happen again, boy? He said, but...
I really hope they hold the person that did this.
He said, but this place is a mess.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What go happen next?
You know, normally there's something, even though it's a dumb thing, it's something you would hear from big man. Big man will come here, boy, don't talk to more man, boy, a little boy.
A little 16-year-old boy talking to a 13-year-old.
And according to reports, he said...
No, not a 13-year-old, sorry. He was talking to another teenager, sorry.
Another teenager.
Yeah, he just turned 16, he was talking to a teenager.
That's really sad.
And all he tell you, fella, he said, not like that.
Yeah.
We just talking.
Yeah.
What's the problem? You know, children being children.
Yeah.
Teenagers being teenagers. And boom, man pull out a gun and shoot him. I mean, that is... Killings continue in the West. There were reportedly 8 murders overnight in 24 hours in the West. 3 people were killed in separate incidents within 2 hours, raising the murder toll for the year to 196.
Wow.
196. But we, at the mid-year budget review, I wonder what happened to the mid-year murder review. Maybe we need to have that. The mid-year crime review.
Perhaps you should be doing that every month.
Yeah.
The mid-month murder review, the way how things going.
The next thing was very confusing to me yesterday. As we go through the news, I'm supposing it's here. Children's Authority warns against fakes, search for foster carers, highway challenge still unresolved 6 years down the road. Wayne Kublal Singh get locked up for the bacchanal in Arima the other day. But he stopped a whole highway project. Right? Or he was protesting against the highway, the point 14. Right?
Right.
The PP government out of office, he took the attention to Arriba. You understand?
It seems as if he himself has a political agenda.
But I don't know. I don't know what political agendas these days. You know, agenda is a word, you know.
That's a whole other thing.
Gotta be careful with agenda, you know.
The word agenda.
Because, I mean, it have agendas, and then it have agenda, you know. It have, you know, if you understand where I'm going with that. All right. And as I say that, buggery and kidnapping accused in a Rima court tomorrow.
Not
All
right.
right? I'm just saying.
All right.
Careful how you're using the word agenda.
I truly hope that, yes, he's there, man. Cool.
Imagine he did not appear before the court yesterday because there was a mix-up with his files.
What? Who could mix up his
There
files?
was a mix-up. So he could not
it
appear.
have another person out here being charged with buggery?
But I don't know, apparently, I don't know, something with the files, it is alleged. But what I'm saying is,
What's his
imagine
name
that.
again?
Josiah Nicholas.
You can't mix up that name.
Well, yeah, he had 2 first names. Now the thing is, you have 2 last names. The thing is, right, this is a guy who is accused of raping a 12-year-old, right?
Right.
Sexually assaulting a 37-year-old woman at her home in Arima as well, and kidnapping a 27-year-old man in Dabadi. Right? He is also alleged to have kidnapped, raped, and robbed an 18-year-old man on April 8th. And he missed a day in court because of a mix-up with some files. Some mix-up. Regardless if it's files or whatever, you cannot afford to make a mix-up with a person like that.
That's right.
So we've lost a day.
A potential day that his lawyer could build some kind of defense offer to the same speed. Eh?
And that is how the system continues to fail us.
Somebody's actually defending him?
Defending who?
That
Yeah, but he had a lawyer, you know. Man pleads guilty to manslaughter, rape, kidnapping, and robbery charges. Good Lord. CJ Archie back on the job. Archie has returned, cut his vacation short to get back to work. Yes.
After all that rub.
Yes, Chief Justice Ivor Archie cut short his vacation by a few days and has returned to work. Archie's 6-week vacation was expected to end yesterday, but sources said after he returned last week for his mother's funeral, he went back to work. And of course, condolences going out to CJ Archie on the loss of his mother.
Yeah. And I think that makes no sense. You're coming home and after, for what, a couple of days to go back or to come back in again?
Yeah, it don't make sense. So you stay here and done.
It's all right. That was a little wise decision. I thought he just decided to cut his vacation.
Dress in blue, white, or purple for Morgan Job's funeral next Friday.
Next Friday? I thought it was
next week Friday. No, it says next Friday. That's what it says. The country will say goodbye to outspoken radio talk show host, former MP and economist Dr. Morgan Owen Job at a funeral service next week Friday.
Well, I thought it was this Friday, you know.
Right. Police. This is the kicks here. Police report less car theft in Port of Spain. Right. Yesterday they reported that there were less car thefts in Port of Spain. But in the same breath and at the same time, in the same report, they announced that car theft was on the rise in 2017 as compared to figures of 2016. So I went through the news last night and I'm confused because one news source saying police report increase in car thefts.
Right.
The other report saying police report decrease in car theft.
Okay.
So I'm saying like somebody didn't get this right.
Somebody read the wrong report.
Right.
Maybe it was another mix-up.
Having gone through the motions and looked at everything and watched the report, what they reported was less car theft in Port of Spain, but an overall increase in car thefts
across the country.
Right.
Okay.
In 2017 as compared to 2016.
Okay.
And that is where it's at.
No.
Man, is either you have an increase or a decrease.
Is that they coming with some good news or some bad news?
Yeah, you confusing people more than the people who fall victim to a car theft. Because you know you come out
and you're like,
you didn't see your car, so you're like, I want if my car gets stolen
or wrecked.
And by the time you figure out if you get wrecked or your car was stolen, you can't get back your car.
Yeah.
Because the person don't reach if they in Port of Spain, they don't reach penal.
Or even if you do get it back, it's stripped fully.
Yeah, by the time you figure that out, because now you have to go to where the impound lot, where they put the cars when they're wrecked, to find out if your car was wrecked. Then when you realize your car not there, you have to go to the police station and report your car stolen. You see how confusing the thing is? That's how confused you got people yesterday. But at least we just see headlines. Anyway, you know, I think I was talking to you last night. I threw out something there last night, a voice, and somebody else I was talking to. It's something I see coming from a mile away. You know this whole Makela Pandey issue that popped up yesterday, and Makela Pandey and splitting the vote and this and the other. Let me tell you something, eh? I think all political parties, and I say all, because now we have the UNC, we have the PEP, we have some other party that I really ain't too sure what the name is. And then we have Makela Pandey now, and Basil Pandey, former Prime Minister, hinting at a new political party, which we kind of know was coming from the time Makela wanted to hold talks with Kamala, and Kamala shut her down and did not entertain her. You know something was coming. You know, I was like, oh boy.
Something's brewing. Something's brewing.
Yeah, big mistake. Somebody's asking if there's any boat going to and from Tobago. Well, Sal's girl, I really know what to tell you. No, I really don't know if it have a boat going or coming from Tobago. We know the Galleon's passage in Acapulco and it break down. That's all we know.
It's in Acapulco.
Right? And I threw out a scenario there. I said, you know, everybody talking about, you know, Makela go come and split the votes with the UNC voters and